folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. You know, I was down on Soy 7 the other day. It occurred to me, I actually had to think about this for a minute. I believe it was the hardest hit soy, entertainment soy anyway, in all of Pattaya. I think the highest percentage of businesses actually went out of business during the pandemic. I think there was a little disturbance here. Everybody had to go down and investigate, only to find out it would be a nothing burger. But anyway, I'm talking even convenience stores here out of business, big giant eateries out of business, and a slew of entertainment venues. But as I sat here, it is being rebuilt. It's rising from the ashes, and I really think it's reached the point where maybe we'll take a look at that. See, I told you, everybody back to work. Nothing to see here. But anyway, we'll start at the top. They're bearing wires, cables here on the side of the road, and I think it's at this point where you can actually kind of see it coming together, and out with the old, in with the new. So we'll just take a look. I'll show you a couple different things, new businesses along the way, new eateries, and I think it's the shape of things to come. So let's jump into it. We'll take a look.
This right here in front of me used to be a 7-Eleven, a pretty busy 7-Eleven. I used to go in here from time to time, and they've got a place out here in front, all kind of vendors. But it's not a 7-Eleven anymore. This is the new Pattaya. This is an example, just on this Soy 7, of how the town's changing. This is a tourist street. The residents here don't come down here much, and that's why the 7-Eleven closed. No tourists, no people. But second road at the top side of Soy 7, the first block here is just about all new. Some of it's still being built, but I got a little bit of a sneak peek. But this place over here, oh, they are open. 7th corner, just a tiny little bar, probably only been open a month. Got a fish lady over here, there's a hamburger lady over here. The JP Inn is a budget hotel. We went through here. Very nice rooms and affordable. There's another great big hotel that looks like it's going to open any day on 2nd Road. So that's the thing, that's why this is a tourist street, because there's so many hotels around. And there's even more so now after the post-pandemic. After the pandemic, there's more hotels than there was before. And before, this was pretty much a tourist street. Some of it that was here before is maybe going to reopen. But as we go down here, you'll see the theme of it is, it seemed like the old stuff closed, went out of business, and then new stuff is taking its place. First thing, I'm going to walk into here if I don't hit my head, and my friend that owns the bar next door, he's got two new places that are going to open. One where the 7-Eleven was, and then this one, I'm standing in it. Believe it or not, he says this is going to open in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and I'll show you, it's all still under construction, but there's this nice little corner here carved out. I call that the grotto. Like a little private VIP table. So I think that's pretty cool. But this bar, I believe, is going to be called Hedonism or Hedonism. You tell me which one is right. I've heard it pronounced both ways. And the other one I'm not sure about. But this whole front corner here with those two new bars, his existing bar, the little one in the corner, the JP Inn, the fish lady, the hamburger lady, everything you need here. Oh, and a brand new little carry-out, sit down, dine in, carry-out restaurant over here with Thai food and all sorts. So just this first block alone, 7 or 8 new things here, and that's even a block before you get to the Blackwoods Hotel.
So a couple more things in the first block. Soy 7 Visa, they also have a coffee shop here. You can kind of sort your own visa sometime, but others need some help. So I usually refer people here if they ask. And I met a taxi lady. She does taxis and she also rents motorbikes. And I asked her if she was a good driver or not.
Okay, cup load D, man. Cup load D, man. So another fan favorite on this street is the Flipper House. Not a new hotel, but they did recently remodel a big part of it. We went through here, we stayed here, I don't know, about a year and a half ago. And basically right across the street, there's water, it's gonna drip on my head, from the Blackwoods. And we did stay there, I'll link that video. Beautiful place, rooftop swimming pool, probably the most expensive hotel on the Soy. It is probably one of the hotels that's booked up the most here. Almost right next door, there's like a couple little businesses here, but almost right next door, I met a tailor. And I showed him, I got this shirt tailor-made, and I showed him that. And he said he has a lighter material. So I might get one from him. His name is Islam. He's been here 20 years on this Soy. And I just told him, I said, that's perfect. Somebody comes in, they stay at one of these hotels. At the end, within a couple days, before the end of their trip, they go pick up their clothes, their brand new suit of clothes or whatever they got made, and they go home.
Thank you,
shirt
sir.
and some pants.
Okay, thank you.
I come back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
There's a big restaurant here on the corner, but there's a bigger one I'll show you. I believe it used to be Irish food, English Irish food, called Rosie O'Grady's. That's still not open, and there's a for rent sign out. So the farther you go down in the middle of this Soy, there's still a lot of things that are for rent, for sale. So it's a work in progress. It's not going to be an overnight thing. I think we all knew that. I think we all knew that going in. But the progress that's made on this side, and then on the other end of the street, we'll go down there in a bit, those are both like done already. So it's just this midsection, and they're starting to fill in because there's a brand new complex that went in, and they're all open, and it's only like, I don't know, 4 o'clock, and they're open and busy. So about just 6 months ago, all these little kind of beer bars down here in the middle of the Soy, they were all empty, half dilapidated. Some were being repaired. But now, a whole handful of them are open. They've got music playing in here, but there's 3 of them right here that are open. So, I remember just, they wanted to rent these for 15,000 baht a month just not long ago. And now they're all done. There's people moved in. There's actually a party going on. They invited us in, but and this other one too. Now they've got one in the middle here. Out of all these, they only have one in the middle that isn't rented. So this is progress. Down there, not so much. That's just a couple. But all of this was all dilapidated, run down, all coming back to life. Just one left to rent. That will bring some life to the middle of this Soy. The big thing is these. This remains the eyesore. Get a closer look at it. But this is kind of this one middle section here, still kind of an eyesore. This is what those look like, I don't know, like 6 months ago. And one way, like I said, it's all going to be different. It's going to be the same, but different. I don't know what this is. 25 baht smoothies or something. Yeah, so I think one thing that's missing is restaurants, because the big Irish restaurants closed. The Tequila Reef is closed, and that's available. I believe that was Mexican food. But they do have this Kamikazes. I'll show you. I'll link a video. We went to the end of Soy 7, the very end. And they had, that was a wonderful restaurant. So at both ends there's food, but just not in the middle. So that'll be rectified. Like I said, this is a project.
This would be an amazing location.
I think this is a new bar. Lanon. Oh, these are the people that invited me. Bye. What time open?
Tomorrow.
Oi, Ginyot. Where you go?
บอกให้ว่าเราเดินหาร้านทำสุดท้ายกัน
ไปโซยเจ็ตถ่ายวิดีโอ
เดินหาร้านอยากจะทำ
โอ้
บาร์
ยไปไหนไปไหน
จ้ะ
ไปทะเลเหรอ
ไม่เดินดูบาร์เนี่ยเปิดบาร์
ไปอ๋อ
ไอ้เซ้ง
คุณบอสเหรอ
เนี่ย
She wants to open a bar. So this is one in the middle of this kind of derelict complex that's open. That's what it takes. One opens and the next thing, you know, 2 and 3 or more are opening. I just met some of E's friends. They're down here looking to rent a bar. How timely is that? I sent them to that one bar that's available up there. I think she had a bar in Nakalua before, and now she wants to rent one here. This is going to be the place. I know it doesn't look like it now when you look at stuff like this, but the positive is over here where they're opening tomorrow, and it's going to be a back in business. Back in business. Where? I don't see. It's funny how it started on the ends, both ends of this soy, but and now it's spreading to the middle. So I've only actually ever been down here once. I believe this over here was Pandora's. I went in there one time. It was a Christmas party in there. Other than that, I never used to come down here. But now there's I know more people down here, so it might be the place to hang out. Who knows? What's this, a liquor store? Oh, this looks all redone.
Yeah, you spent a fortune on it.
I'm in this little alley here, and my friend Brian says this place is brand new. I just went inside. It smells like paint. It looks like a very high-end club down this little alley.
Look at that.
It's all turning around. There's rooms upstairs like a hotel guest house. It's all turning around. It's kind of it's really cool to be here while all this is happening and kind of document it, because in a year or so, it's going to be bedlam here. So it turns out this place is a fine dining restaurant just ready to open before COVID, but never got off the ground. And a 12-room hotel, very nice rooms. Another option on Soy 7. I had no idea this was even back here. Never know what you're going to find. I don't think anybody's ever stayed in this room. Brand new mattress, brand new bedding in the bag. Kind of an ornate circular staircase goes up, so no elevator. Definitely a mobility issue, but this is pretty cool. I thought this was some kind of trendy club or lounge down here, but it's fine dining. Beautiful, beautiful place. Just on a little alley right off Soy 7. They're still working on it. But that's Soy 7 right there. Nice little tucked away place. Oh, that's just one slice of what I'm calling the new Pattaya. So definitely will be a lot different when you come back, but I think different for the better. Definitely different for the better.
So yeah, that's right. Earlier I showed you a place called Mama Food and Drink. We'll grab a quick bite here and then wrap this up. So after 2 years of constant decline, it's good to see new construction. It's good to see some of these abandoned places coming back to life, being reopened, people taking risks. It's maybe just the first step in the recovery of this street. Let me know if you frequented this soy 7 when you came to Pattaya. It was a very popular soy. And let me know if you think it's a little overly optimistic or reality. I think the reality is it's somewhere in between. I believe it's going to take a good long while, but this is definitely the beginning. And in the things that are open now, there's a decent vibrance down here, and it's good to see all that again. So I think it was rather inspiring, and I'm happy to see it. But for this episode, gotta leave it off right here.
And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.